Washington trooper Robert LeMay went out loud and clear after 22 years.
Wish I could say more, but this is it. So, State 1034, this is the last time you'll hear me in a State Patrol car. And Jay Inslee can kiss my
So LeMay has already found another job after dropping the mic. He will join us live from that job in just a minute. Like the coach, he quit because the state mandated the shot. Now, on the other side, you have Southwest Airlines, which has come out with a new policy. The airline says it does not support corporate mandates, but will comply. However, it added it will not fire anyone as a result. Confused? Get in line. Over Columbus Day weekend, Southwest had to cancel thousands of flights due to what some believed to be a possible sick out in protest of the mandate, but the airline has denied that, blamed the weather and air traffic control issues. In New Jersey, 118 workers in one hospital group have now been fired for not getting the vaccine, while in Texas, nurses who were fired now want their jobs back after Governor Abbott said no mandates in his state. We have their attorney as well in just a few minutes, Jared Woodfill, standing by live for us too. We begin, though, on this decision day with Robert LeMay, the former trooper now working security at a construction site, joins us now from that site. Robert, it's great to have you. Thanks for the time. It's been a day or two now. How are you feeling about your decision?
I'm still rock solid with it, sir. I mean, you look at the support I've been getting, and I guess if I could correct something is I did not quit. I was fired. And even on top of that, they made it where we cannot get unemployment. So basically, I walked out with the boots that I was wearing. So luckily, I've had enough resources out. I've been doing this a long time. Where some private security guys that were law enforcement said, hey, we'll come work. Let's come work for us. I can at least put some food on the table for my family, but this is a temporary gig till I can get a job. So really, I don't have a job right now. I'm doing what I can to support my family, and I was fired.
But you got a lot of offers after your video came out, did you not? A lot of calls anyway.
I've got tons of offers. I mean, excellent offers. My situation was interesting because, in fact, I was just talking to my son who's with the 101st Airborne. He's into the social media, so he understands this. I have no clue. He was telling me the reach, the contacts I'm having. I guess I talked to people in England yesterday. He says there's newscasts in Russia, I guess, that are putting this out. I mean, this has gone more viral than I could even imagine. So I'm kind of looking at now, and again, with you reaching out, I've probably had at least a dozen other agencies reach out today about doing interviews. Laura Ingraham, they want me to go on after you, in fact. So I did. It's really cool. It's bittersweet. Yeah. But right now we're in the middle of a battle, and I'm willing to do what I got to do to fight for my fellow employees in the state of Washington, as well as the rest of the nation.
You know, the interesting thing, you mentioned you left with your boots, and you mentioned your son being in the military as well. I know what that uniform means to a state trooper, along with the hat. How difficult was this decision for you, Robert, to leave it all behind?
Super difficult. I mean, I'm two and a half years short of full retirement. I spent years doing reconstruction work, DRE work, working with people, bodies, investigating dead bodies, dead children, all this. And for them to say, sorry, you're not good anymore. You're dirty because you're not getting a shot. Completely unacceptable. So when it came to that night where I actually did the video, I didn't really plan on it even doing this. I was frustrated. I was upset. Mm-hmm. Our communications officer, the one that you heard on the tape there, she actually said, hey, who's doing your last call? And I'm like, I didn't even think about that. And you're right. From a law enforcement standpoint, that last call means a lot. Right. It means you've survived your career. And when I got home, I called my wife. I said, I'm done. I'm coming home. I said, would you mind just recording this last call just so I could do something? And I didn't even expect them to say something. They did a phenomenal job. After we said that, my wife about dropped the phone after what I said. Yeah. And then we basically just sat and cried for a bit. I mean, we've been so beat up as state employees over the last 18 months. We've been lied to. We've been stepped on. Our unions failed us. And for what? For vaccination that we should all be able to have a choice to take and not take. Since I've been doing these interviews, I've talked to more people that have lost their loved ones from taking these vaccinations, the side effects. The troopers are still getting beat up over it. So
is that why you didn't want to get the shot, Robert? The side effects?
Pardon me?
Why didn't you want to get it?
Well, part of me is I'm a Christian man. The way they function these things and the way they test them, I didn't believe in that. So we've actually been praying for that for some time. But then I started talking to fellow troopers who were getting the vaccinations. I have one guy, he's 37 years old. He's on a heart monitor now. I mean, I've got another guy took it. He dropped the next day. He shut down. They had to rush him to the hospital. And that's just not one or two. There's multiple people having that. So it's kind of like Russian roulette for something that's basically 99% ability to survive this. So no, the risk is not worth it.
Well, some would say there's Russian roulette not getting the shot as well, Robert. As I'm sure you know, 460 law enforcement officers have died from this. You know that it's the biggest cause of death over the last year and a half.
But is it? I work in the field, and again, I've had the same conversation with multiple news outlets about this, but is it true? I can tell you my outlet, my area, we've had guys shot by a gun, and it's a COVID death. I've just talked to, on this job site, talked to multiple people here. They've told me the same thing with their family members and causes of death. It's story after story after story. And if you look at the history of law enforcement, guys dying, it's usually shootings and car wrecks. Even the common cold isn't even registering anymore. So I got to ask those questions. Is it really worth it? Most of the people that have had the COVID issue, they have immunities in their body. I mean, you're going to survive it. Now, again, not for everybody,
Robert,
but nothing's 100% in this world.
Right. One thing I'm unclear on is I understand, like in Spokane, they're not requiring the shot for city police officers. Is that correct? Do you have a message for the governor at the end of all of this?
Oh, yeah. I think I was pretty clear with the governor. It's funny. That's the case. Some places are doing it. I have friends that are firefighters. Some firefighters are mandated to get it. The other ones aren't. That's the problem, is we ask these questions of our leaders. Tell us, give us some, what are we supposed to do? Even our command staff has actually reached out to our chief, who fell on it as well. No, we're just going to follow the governor. They fired our senior chaplain. His job is to mentor people and help people and pray with people. They fired him because he didn't get the injection. So this is just out of control. I'm currently where I'm working. The PDs are actually fighting to see if they're going to get it or not. I've got city people coming out. So again, it's not just me, it's everybody. And this is Washington. This can do Texas. This could be any other state, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to speak up.
We're